Someone has piled on pieces of concrete there again. That's no fun. That is no fun. Oh well. I don't really care that much. One sec. We're in the decontamination shower. It's not really a shower, it's just area, I guess. To the left here, there's the old generator room in case the power ever cuts out. Still smells a bit like diesel. Not much, but enough to notice. There's the shower. For your feetsies. Looking back towards the entrance. I also love this hanging lamp. It's not even mounted like permanently, it's just hanging there. Right. Let's see if this door moves. Yes, it does. Good. Alright. I think here's the main hallway of the bunker. It's not a big bunker, but it's... This was my first bunker I ever explored, really. To the left here is the toilets. Someone stole the brass. Oh, for fuck's sake, why? I remember there's still the soap is still here, right? But someone stole the brass. Of course they did. Toilet with the toilet brush still. This is a drying cabinet, dehydration cabinet, whatever you want to call it. Door. Now to the right here, there's, oh yeah, it's deteriorating more and more. Every time I come here, it's more broken, more moldy, more wet. Well, it is kind of it is pretty dry, all things considered. Usually there used to be a lot of water in here. But yeah, I don't know what this was. I think just storage. Yeah. Lamps are slowly coming off the ceiling. Which is a shame. I mean, these are nice, I think. These are pretty nice lamps. Let's turn off my main flashlight. Let's test it. I don't know if this is enough. But yeah, main flashlight's a lot better. Now, how'd that break? Who knows? That's also kind of new. Last time I was in here was a year ago. Yeah, come on, open up the door. Alright. This is towards the emergency exit. Why is it so dry? There's usually like a shitload of water in here. This is the ventilation. Yeah, it's still a small little mower with a blower. This is the emergency exit. Come on, open up. So yeah, there's still water here. apparently. There's still more in here. Bunch of leaves. Yes, we're not going out there. That's the first time I went in here was through that. Let's see. Plaque. Does it have a date on it? I don't think it does. This bunker was modernized in the 80s to 90s. We don't know an exact date, but was modernized at least. Glow glow paint should still work here. Let's go see if it does a bit. Don't really see much of it on video though. Alright. Making our way back to the main hallway. I mean, on the maps it says that behind here was the kitchen. Oh god, there's another crack there. Yeah, this thing is falling apart, which is a shame, but at least it's drier now. What is a hygrometer? Doesn't work anymore. And I don't know what that is. Might be a hygrometer as well. But yeah, this is slowly falling apart. It's all the water in here, all the moisture. Now we're back in the main hallway. And this way is the electronics. Well, here used to be the batteries for the generator. And then here are all the fuses. There's no power here anymore, sadly. But, yeah. Modern boxes. The control panel for the pumps, I think. Or the heating. Let's go see. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Yes, for the pumps. Here's the modern pump that they installed at some point, and the water storage tanks. There used to still be water in here, but there's not anymore. They broke it, you know. I hate when people break stuff, but yeah, it's just what you have to put up with in this hobby. Look at this, all the nice wiring. Wiring looks just amazing, I think. Back in the main hallway. Towards the entrance. Yeah, the cracks are getting bigger. It's just rusting away slowly. Towards the supposed kitchen to the right here. There's all the, I guess, yeah, telephone connections. And someone decided to pile all the doors in here. I remember when the doors were all still mostly intact, but that was a long time ago. Alright, this door's closed. Let's look at it on the way back. There's a fire extinguisher. It's running away. This is the, yeah, what you call it? I don't know, just your lounge, I guess. That's what you want to call this. There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's a remaining bed. This should all be original, I think. TV, some radios, the original pumps down there. So, yeah. It's all original. I remember this used to be like, when I first came here, like everything here was like covered in like 10 centimeters of thick fuzzy mold, and it's still moldy and like probably shouldn't stay in here for too long, but it's gotten a lot better. There used to be a red telephone here. I'm gonna check if I can find a picture, but someone stole it. Which I guess is expected with these places. There's another drying rack here. Drying cabinet or whatever. But yeah, also empty. I don't know why people force these open. I mean, maybe they hope that there's still something inside, but like, there's another hygrometer. This one works in conjunction with the drying cabinet. Yes. Going back, yeah, all the cables are falling off the wall because they're all just glued on, right? So they decided it's glue's not gonna hold anymore. But I love the cable management here in the ceiling. Alright, looking back to the main hallway. Look at that cable management. I think that's just amazing. Alright, let's try to open this door. Alright, there we go. Alright, now this is pretty interesting. I mean, there used to be curtains here. So this is where the people would sit in an emergency and do, I don't know what. They've got both, on both sides. There used to be a telephone socket. So they'd have their telephones here and they'd plan stuff out or whatever. And back here, which is pretty interesting to still see, is I guess it's a map cabinet or like a map frame. There used to be a big map in here, and there's still colored pins on the inside. There's a red one down there, blue one up there, a bunch of holes where the pins used to be, which is interesting to see. It's nice that this thing's still here, because you don't get to see these very often. But yeah, going back. Also, they made the bunkers out of concrete. These are like, there's like 100 or 200 of this type in Germany here. They just made them out of concrete, and then after they were done with the concrete, they individualized them by putting up these brick walls. And I don't know if I said it already. This bunker was built sometimes in the 60s. And it was for the, what was it? For the local government here in the city, if there ever was a war. This thing's nuclear rated, which I don't know if I want to believe it, because it doesn't have a real filtration system. All it has is some sand through which the air gets drawn into the bunker. But yeah, I mean, if full nuclear war were to break out, nothing would have survived of either the US or the Eastern Bloc countries. Would all be gone. Looking back towards the entrance. This door is nice because you can still see the writing on it. It's rusting more and more over the years, but yeah. The dogs should still work on this door, I think. Let's try it. Nah, this one doesn't. But these ones down here work. Or not. Apparently they don't anymore. This one does. This one still works. Right? But yeah. They're all kind of broken. Back out. Little hole you have to crawl into, get into here.